Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about jumping statements in Java. These jumping statements are also known as transfer statements. These are mainly used to transfer control from one point to another point in the program. So the execution transferred from one point to another point. There are three types of jumping statements in Java. The first one is break statement, continue statement, and the return statement. Let's discuss one by one. The first one is break statement. So the most common use of break statement is it is used to terminate the execution of the program. Okay. In other words, we can say that the break statement is used to out of the block. Whenever the break encounter, it will come out of the loop. Okay, so it is widely used in for loop, while loop, and do while loop, and also in switch statement. Okay, so whenever the break comes, it will come out of from the loop. So the syntax is just we need to use one keyword, that is break. Okay, so let's see the example program for this one. Yes, so I took one class name, that is jumping. This is the main method. System.out.println break statements. I am printing one statement. Next, I took one variable n is equals to 10. Int I is equals to 0, 0 less than 10. So 0 less than 10. So this is the for loop I already discussed in the previous class. Okay. So 0 less than 10. Is it true? If it is true, then it goes inside the block. Okay. So here flower braces are used to represent the block. If the condition is true, it will go inside the block. If I value is 0, 0 equals to 6. Is it true? No, it is not true. So that's why it will print I value, that is 0. Okay, so it will print I value 0. Next, it will increment. Okay, so in for loop, first it will initialize, next condition, after that statement, and again updation. Now I value is 1. 1 less than 10. Is it true? Yes. It will go inside the loop. 1 equals to 6. Is it true? No. If it is true, break will be encountered. So if it is false, then it will execute the statement 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it will print up to 5. Next, I value is incremented to 6. 6 less than 5. Is it true? No. Yes, it is true. So it will go inside the loop. Next, I value is 6. 6 equals to 6 is true. So it will go inside break. So break is nothing but simply come out from the loop. Okay, so it will come out from the loop. So the output is 0 to 5 only. But here the condition is 0 to 10. Okay, so the condition is 0 less than or equals to n. That means I value less than or equals to n. Until the condition is false, the loop will be executed. But the break is used to exit from the loop whenever the condition is true. So by using break, we are printing the numbers whatever we want. So based on our requirement, we can use break statement. Whenever the break encountered, it will terminate from the loop, entire loop. Okay, the next one is continue. Yes, the continue statement pushes the next repetition of the loop to take place. Okay, so the main difference between break statement and continue statement is break is used to exit from the entire loop, whereas continue is used to exit from the iteration. So if the condition is true, it will exit from the repetition only, that repetition only. So let's see the example program for better understanding. Yes. So here I'm printing continuous statement. So same condition. Okay, same looping statement. I value is 0. 0 less than 10 is true. So it will check the condition. 0 equals to 6. Is it true? Yes, it is. So it will print. Sorry, 0 equals to 6 is false. Okay. So that's why it will print the I value. What is the I value? 0. Okay. Next I value is incremented to 1. 1 less than 6, true. Next 0, I mean 1 equals to 6 is false. So that's why it will print I value 1. Okay, next I value is incremented to 2. 2 less than 10 is true. 2 equals to 6 is false. So it will print 2. Like that it will print up to 5. So next I value is 6. Okay, 6 less than or equals to 10 is condition is true. It will go inside the loop. Here 6 equals to 6. So this condition is true. It will go inside the block. Okay, so here it will print one empty space, and after that continue. What is meant by continue? Continue means exit from the iteration. Without printing this message, it will increment the value. Now I value is 7. 7 less than or equals to 10 is true. Next 7 equals to 6, it is false. So it will print 7, 8, 9. Okay. So if you observe, it will skip only 6. Okay. In break, whenever the condition is true, the break means it comes out from the loop. Okay. So it will comes out from the entire loop. But in continue, whenever the condition is true, it will skip only one iteration. That is the main difference of break and continue. So let me execute this program. Java C. File name is jumping dot java. Next, Java. Class name is also same name as file name. Yes. So if you observe, the break statement output is 0 to 5 only. Why? Because whenever the value is 6, it will come out from the loop. No other numbers are printed. Next, continue means only 6 will be skipped. Okay, only 6 is skipped. Why? Because continue means only it skips the one iteration. Okay, one repetition. So this is the main difference between break and continue. Okay, so the next one, the last one is return statement. So the return statement mainly used in methods. Okay, so I will discuss the methods topic in the next class. Method is nothing but it is a subprogram which is used to perform one specific task. Okay, so the main task of return is, so it is used to control transfer back to the caller method. Okay, so in method there are two methods. One is calling method, another one is called method. Okay, so whenever we use a return, it will goes to the caller method. The control transfers back to the caller method. Every method in Java is declared with return type and it is mandatory. Okay, so the return type may be integer, float, double, or void. Void is nothing but nothing, empty. Okay, so let's see the example program. So this is the return example program. So if you closely observe, public class return. So the class name is return. Okay. Next, public int add. So this is the method. So I will discuss all the method related topics in the next class. Just know the meaning and purpose of using return statement. Okay, so this is the method. So inside method it contain method body, or we may call it as method implementations. Okay, so the main purpose of method is used to perform one specific task. So this method purpose is to add two numbers. Okay, so I took two variables x, y, z is equals to x plus y. So it will add 30 and 70. That value is stored in a z variable. Okay, but before that our program execution starts from main method. Okay, so the main method starts the program execution. Okay, return task is equals to new return. So this is the way to create one object. Okay, so why we need to create object? Why? Because if you want to access the variables of a class outside the class. Okay, so in that case you need to compulsory use object. Objects are used to access the method variables, sorry, class variables, class methods or classes. Okay, return test is equals to new return. So return is a class name. Okay, so we are creating test object for return. By using test you can access the variables and methods inside the class. Okay, so here test is object, return is a class. So for this class we are creating one object. Next, int add is one variable. Next, by using test we are calling the method. Okay, so this is calling method and this is called method. So we are calling the method add, so it will execute the statements. Okay, now z is equals to x plus y, that means 30 plus 70 100. Return z. Okay, so if you observe, return, we are using return statement. So whenever you use return statement, the control transfers from called method to, sorry, calling method to called method. So this is the called method. Okay, so that's why it will transfer from calling method to called method. Okay, now the z value is stored in add. Next we are printing the value in add. So the value add contain 100. Okay, so this is the integer data type, so that's why it will hold value 100. Okay, so by using return statement we are giving the value z value to add. Okay, so let's see here. If you closely observe this, the return statement causes the program control transfers back to caller method. So here caller method is this. Okay, so this is the caller method and this is the called method. Okay, so the control transfer from called method to caller method. Let's execute this program. Again we need to compile. Java C file name is return Java return. Okay, so the sum of x and y is 100. Okay, so the 100 is stored in add variable. Okay, so don't confuse, add is a method, here add is a variable. If you observe any parenthesis after the word, that is known as method. Okay, so here the variable is declared by using data type variable is equals to value. So after calling the value will be stored in add and just we are printing the value. I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts regarding to this jumping statements, please comment me in the comment section. For more videos please do subscribe my channel. Thank you.